In the dim light of the candle's flame, let us scatter across the floor of the old game. Walls whispering sepia tones, heartbreak tale, silhouettes dancing, soft shadows tell their lonely wails. Oh, I'm singing to the echoes in the hall still, pouring out my soul where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Once this hall hummed with laughter and your warm gaze. Now it's just the clink of ice, whiskey haze, rain taps like footsteps that I wish were yours. But it's just the storm speaking, closing old doors. Yeah, I'm singing to the echoes in the hall still, pouring out my soul where the silence spills. Each note a tear, every word a cracked smile, chasing the ghost of your love, mile after mile. Here in the flicker, I see your face in the dance of the flame. A memory so vivid, yet I can't whisper your name. Underneath the roar of my blues, there's a quiet plea. In the echoes of my heart, find your way back to me. So I'll keep singing to the echoes in the hall still. My voice a velvet pain that the night can't kill. Each note a tear, every word a bittersweet trial. In the silence of the echoes, I'll wait here a while. In the velvet crush of twilight side, I sway alone where shadows lie. Street lamps flicker like stars tonight, a smoky part of the world outside. Each step a whisper in a silent lead. Candlelight dances just for me. So it never let go underneath the indigo of a hesitant night, spinning with ghosts in a slow, solemn tango, holding on to memories that never took flight. It's just me, the echo of our old song, and the dusk holding hands far too long. There was a time your laughter filled my days, whiskey kisses in a smoggy haze. Now the chairs are empty, the glass is bare. Rain taps out your absence everywhere. You promised forever, a lie so sweet. Now I dance with shadows to our heartbeat. Oh, I'm dancing, dancing with never let go underneath the indigo of a hesitant night, spinning with ghosts in a slow, solemn tango, holding on to memories that never took flight. It's just me, the echo of our old song, and the dusk holding hands far too long. And oh, find solace in the sorrow. The pain is too much. So I'm dancing, dancing with never let go. As the night wraps around me, reluctant to part. In the arms of the dusk, where my silent tears flow, I'll keep dancing with the pieces of my shattered heart. Hearing the echo of our old song, I'll dance till my shadow fades at dawn. In a corner of my dim-lit room, where shadows loom and spread, lies a stack of worn-out letters to silent rooms still. Candle flickers, whispers quiet, dance on walls so thin. Each page a story bleeding, where loneliness begins. Oh, these letters, heavy like the rain on Bourbon Street. Each word a sip of whiskey, bittersweet and deep. Echoes of our laughter haunt the cold night air. Letters to silent rooms still, solace found nowhere. Once these hands they trembled as they penned down every line. Hope dressed in ink and paper in this quiet shrine. But seasons turned their faces, smiles faded into gray. Your silence grew like ivy, love crumbled into clay. Oh, these letters, heavy like the rain on Bourbon Street. Each word a sip of whiskey, bittersweet and deep. Echoes of our laughter haunt the cold night air. Letters to silent rooms still, solace found nowhere. Oh, I sit here tracing ghostly lines of what was ours. Grief's quiet footsteps follow close in these twilight hours. And maybe you'll remember, in your world so still, the heart that wrote forever to a room that's silent still. Oh, these letters soaked with the storms I've had to meet. Each line a fragile heartbeat left incomplete. Dying candles flicker out like the love we knew. Letters to silent rooms still, whispering of you. Soft fade. the shadows dance, echoes of a jazz band playing chants. Candlelight flickers, casting tales on the wall. Here in this corner where night falls broad, whispers of the past, like soft distant rain, pooling in my heart, the joy and the pain. Under the way you belong again, nestled in the echoes of might have been. Whiskey on my lips, ghosts in my bed, under the way my dreams are led back to you where my soul sees clear in the smoky haze. Wish you were here. Something changed when the autumn left. You took the sunshine, left me bereft. The laughter faded, the music slowed, an empty glass where our love once flowed. Now every tune carries a trace of you, a bittersweet melody playing blue. Under the way you belong again, nestled in the echoes of might have been. Whiskey on my lips, ghosts in my bed, under the way my dreams are led back to you where my soul sees clear in the smoky haze. Wish you were here. Rain taps at the window like your fingers on my skin. Memories flood, the floodgates give in. I'm standing in the downpour of what we lost. Love's high cost, oh, love's high cost. Under the way you belong again, quietly whispering of what might have been. Tears and whiskey blending with my prayer, under the where I find you there, in each shadow, each line of every song. Under the where is where you belong. Under the where is where you belong. In the glow of a lone street lamplight, where the shadows mingle with the falling night, a smoky bar on the edge of town, velvet voices, life's ups and downs. Whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. Was it your words or the echo of mine that turned our sweet wine into vinegar brine? Underneath the laughter, buried deep, lies a sorrow that the soul does keep. Whispers of buried truths in silence, pouring over memories, bitter in their defiance. My heart's a river swollen with rains of the past, each whisper a shadow, each truth a blast. And there in the quiet I find you again, in the clink of a glass, in the sudden rain. Ghosts of your laughter, traces of your touch in the silence. Oh, it's just too much. Where shadows lean and linger, the clock hands wave past 2, but the night held its finger. Velvet drapes, lonely tables, an echo of laughter so husk. I found that old bar once alive at 2 a.m. at dusk. And there I stood beneath the wing of a neon glow, where whiskey whispers and forgotten dreams go. I lost my heart here in a gamble that the dawn stole away. Every sip a memory of love in this old bar ballet. The bartender, he knew my face but not my plight. Poured another round as my thoughts took flight. It was here, the corner booth, veiled in sorrow's rust, where love promised forever, then left me in its dust. And there I stood sip, a memory of love in this old bar's ballet. Rain taps like soft footsteps on the old wooden door. Each drop a beat for the heartbreaks that pace this floor. In the mirror, a ghost draped in my reflection's disguise. Bars lights flicker like the dying stars in my tear-stained eyes. And there I stayed, caught in the sight of the stormy skies brew, where whiskey whispers and the past feels almost new. My soul clings here in the shadows that the dim lights lay. Every note a soft echo of love in this old bar's ballet. Fading out, every sip of memory, every song, my heart's quiet freight. In the bar at 2 a.m. at dusk, where my dreams slip away. In the flicker of a lone street light's gloom sits a shadow-clad figure, sipping on room temp perfume. Velvet night draped over worn-out bar stools, where echoes of laughter now hush once ruled. My heart taps a slow to the rain soft serenade. Each drop a memory in this midnight masquerade. Whispers of done with you alone echo through the bones of this ghostly home. My lips part, but only shadow to spill. Whiskey lies forget, but my heart never will. These walls have heard my silent screams, drowning in the river of our lost dreams. We danced on the edge where love meets fate. Under the dim lights where our night would congregate. But morning found me with solitude's embrace. Your side out of the bed, just an empty space. What changed, darling, in the blink of the night? of a dive bar corner, sipping slowly on that third glass of rye. The neon sign blinks, missing a letter, just like the words I can't quite gather why. Smoke curls from lips, quiet and somber. The lonely tune from a piano plays inside. 'Cause I'm standing on the edge of what I couldn't say alone. Voices in my heart trapped beneath a love now gone. Every whispered shadow in the night, echoes of a moan. I'm on the edge of whispers, where my secrets have flown. That night you left, the rain was relentless. Turned our whispered goodbye to a scream. Your silhouette merged with the city's faceless, left me with memories and might have been pages of our love, now colorless in the quiet aftermath, only dreams. I'm standing on the edge of what I couldn't say alone. Voices in my heart trapped beneath the love now gone. Every whispered shadow in the night, echoes of a moan. I'm on the edge of whispers, where my secrets have flown. Oh, the clock ticks, and I think of your eyes, how they held the night, the stars undoing my skies. But time slips like whiskey through these trembling hands of mine. Nothing left but the echo of our once upon a time. Here on the edge of what I couldn't say alone, drowned in the bourbon sea where my thoughts had flown. Softly now the music plays to souls that gently atones. On the edge of what I couldn't, where my heart finds its home. On the edge of what I couldn't, where my heart finds its home.
Thank you. Someone's gonna have to back to back.
In a room where shadows dance on candlelight, whiskey whispers to the ghost of midnight. Silent echoes fill the air, a dress unused, chairs for two, but it's just one that's bruised. Here I stand. We laughed beneath the rain, so unaware. Promises like smoke dispersed in thin air. Your voice, a distant melody, I strain to hear. In the silence where I hide from my fear, here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence. Every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet air, my tears speak in defiance. I'm holding on to the faded whispers of you. And oh, that last goodbye wrapped in a sigh. Time stands still, yet moments they fly. In the mirror, a reflection of my soul, lost in the shadows of your empty palace. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness in silence, softly singing to the stars that refuse to shine. In this quiet, I find strength, I find defiance. In the stillness, your ghost gently grips mine, fading out like the last note of our dance. On the edge of loneliness, in silence, our last chance. Shadows on the old bar wall, whiskey whispers and the night soft call. My heart's wrapped up in a smoky haze, dancing alone in our one sweet ballet. The clock ticks slow where your laugh once laid. Empty chair, another round, my blues parade. In the arms of dawn with you in my mind, I sway with ghost of what's left behind. The music plays a lonely tune under the quiet scream of the velvet moon. In the arms of done, but not unkind, my heart keeps beating in the rewind. Remember that night rain on the window pane. Your words fell like drops causing floods of pain. You said love's a journey, but you had to go. Left me with a map where no rivers flow. Now each sip I take burns like truths untold in the smoky bar light. Your betrayal cold. In the arms of dawn with you in my mind, keeps beating in the rewind. Oh, this solitude don't wear no ring, yet it clings to me like a bitter fling. In the mirror's glare, I see your shade, whispering regrets of a masquerade. Was I just another song you never wrote, a melody lost in your voice that floats in the arms of dawn with you in my mind? I sway with ghost of what's left behind. The music fades to a softer tune beneath the silver sigh of the waning moon. In the arms of dawn, where dreams unwind, I find some peace in the quiet bind. Soft fade out, just like our love resigned in the arms of dawn with you in my mind. In the back room of an old oak bar, under dim flickering lights, velvet shadows dance on walls, painting secrets into the night. A glass of whiskey, trembling hands, echoes of a song long played, where the whispers of the smoke reveal the dreams that we betray. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high cost. Underneath the moon's soft gloss, where my quiet tears are tossed. Once laughter filled these hollowed spaces, your eyes alight with flames. Now solitude wraps its cold embrace as I whisper your name. The ghost of your touch, a fleeting trace, like smoke into the air. A love that burned too bright, too fast, left embers of despair. Hear the whispers buried deep, where the truth no longer sleeps. In the smoke that curls and sweeps, my heart it breaks and weeps. Each puff a story lost in the haze of love's high cost. Underneath the moon, soft gloss, where my quiet tears are tossed. Rain taps at the window like the your shadow lingers beneath the starless sky. Hear the whispers buried deep, so deep, where the truth gently weeps in the smoke, where memories keep. My heart, it breaks, it weeps, lost in the silent echo's embrace. Love's tender trace in the quiet, smoky space. I find your ghostly trace, whispers of buried truths in smoke, where my soul forever spoke. In the whisper of the rain on my window pane, here in this dim lit room where shadows play, I trace the silence with a finger of smoke, finding secrets in letters I never spoke. Old records spin tales of love that's missed. As I dance alone, my soul softly kissed. Oh, these letters to bury truths in silence, sealed with wax of my quiet defiance. Each word a heavy drop of crimson pain, writing to you, but it's all in vain. The candle flickers, my courage wanes, in letters to truth that silence claims. We laugh beneath moons, forgiving light. You kiss my tears in the softness of night, but truth's whispered in the cold morning's embrace, left scars on a heart that time won't erase. Now each sip of whiskey, a memory unfurled in the solitude of my silent world. Oh, these letters to bury truths in silence, sealed with wax of my quiet defiance. Each word a heavy drop of crimson pain, writing to you, but it's all in vain. The candle flickers, my courage wanes, in letters to truth that silence claims. Now here I stand at the edge of despair. The ghost of your touch still hangs in the air, a reflection in the mirror to bury truths in silence, soft as the smoke in my quiet defiance. Here in the dark, I whisper your name right into shadows again and again. The candle's last glow in the dawn's gentle claims. These letters, these truths, this silence remains, slowly fading, like the last note of refrain. In the crooked shadow of a flickering candlelight, where echoes dance on walls, paint in the night, I sat alone in the corner of a worn-out bar with soft, sad humming of a steel guitar. Whiskey whispers secrets in a glass half drained. Under the weight of silence, where my heart remained. When I saw loneliness and silence, it was wearing your smile, faded and distant. The quiet felt the cold rush, the ghost of us, a hushed, forbidden hush. Oh, how the silence screamed your name in the lonely hour. Love's a lingering slipped through my fingers, thin like smoke. Memories flickered back, old words you spoke. Once laughter filled the night, now only shadows crawl. Your empty chair, a stark reminder of my fall. The night grew colder as the music slowly died, replaced by the sound of what we've left behind. When I saw loneliness and silence, it was wearing your smile, faded and distant. The quiet, I felt the cold rush, the ghost of us, a hushed, forbidden hush. Oh, how the silence screamed your name in the lonely hour. Love's a lingering flame. At my window, like notes upon a page, writing sorrow's song in the tears of a storm rage. Sage, each drop of memory of the days now gone. I'm drowning in the verses of my life's sad song. When I saw loneliness and silence, I found pieces of my soul in its quiet defiance, echoes of whispers of love's sweet pain. Underneath the silence where my heart remains, oh, how the silence holds your trace. In the whisper of the night, I find your softly fading like the candle's dying light. In the silence, I'll be with you throughout the night. In the dim light of a corner booth, with the dust motes dancing round my head, I trace the lines of yesteryear on worn-out paper. Ink runs deep with dread. The jukebox plays a lover's sigh, while whiskey whispers slowly in my glass, each sip a chapter of the tale where love was written but never meant to last. And letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The clock ticks on, relentless beat, a reminder of what the heart has paid. Your shadow lingers like a ghost in empty rooms where our laughter once stayed. Was it the summer rain or the words unsaid that drew the line from start to end? The promises like morning mist faded fast around the bend we couldn't mend. Oh, letters to lost love, still they haunt me with their silent cry, folded in my drawer beneath my will. Underneath the wise, the heart can only try. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. Now here I sit, and memories flicker, faint shadows on the wall. Your laugh that lingered over coffee, the hardest memory of all. And in this smoky midnight hour, right again, as if you're near, but words just dangle cold and sour for the one who cannot hear. Oh, letters to lost love, why do they hold me, bind me, keep me tight, folded in my drawer beneath my will, a testament of tears and candlelight. I send my thoughts through tear-stained ink, but the echoes come back empty in the night. The silence of my quiet will, each word a note, each line a hue. I send my soul through tear-stained ink, echoes lost in the velvet of the night. Oh, letters to lost love still. In a dim lit room where shadows dwell, under the flicker of a candle spell, I found an old photograph, edges worn, colors bled blue, its heart all torn. When I saw that fading photograph in blue, every shade whispered of the love I once knew. underneath the moon, soft, silvery hue, traces of yesterdays, feeling like dew. That picture captured our summer's laugh, echoes of your voice, our sweet epitaph. The seasons turn as they always do. Leaves fell and the cold winds blew. When I saw that fading photograph in blue, every shade whispered of the love I once knew. Underneath the moon, soft, silvery hue, traces of yesterdays, feeling like dew. Now I sit here with whiskey in hand, pondering on love's elusive sand, slipping through fingers, fine and thin, memories fading like smoke in the wind. When I saw that fading photograph in blue, it was more than a memory, it was the truth I knew. Silent and still in the cold night's embrace, a tear falls quietly, blurring your face in the quiet of the night. With a heart laid bare, I whisper to ghosts that are no longer there. The photograph fades, but my love stays true, shaded forever in the deepest of blues. In the corner of a dimly lit room, under the flicker of a solitary candle's gloom, there's an old photograph whispering blues, telling stories deep edge truths. Oh, on the edge of fading photographs still lies the ghost of love in shades of moonlit windowsills. Every tear a story, every silence a thrill. On the edge of fading photographs still, we dance through whispers of smoky jazz nights in that old bar where they dim down the lights. But time it slip through these fingers of mine, left me clutching shadows in a cold, empty shrine. On the edge of fading photograph still lies the ghost of love in shades of moonlit windowsills. Every tear a story, every silence a thrill. On the edge of fading photograph still. Whiskey laced with a bittersweet taste of the past. Echoes of laughter, the clink of a toast, haunting the quiet of my reverie's ghost. On the edge of fading photographs still, here I find my solace, here I drink my fill, in the echoes of what was, in the silence until, on the edge of fading photographs still, slowly fading, oh so gently, until
the sun bleeds red on the edge of the skyline. Dark shadows stretch like the years of my prime. An empty chair, one glass of whiskey lies. Under the flicker of a candle, my weary soul cries. Oh, the twilight whispers of you in the cool hush air, my regrets brew. Here in the arms of a broken hearted dust, I cradle my sorrow where your memories rust. Every heartbeat echoes a love that's been torn apart, sinking deep in the silence of a twilight heart. We danced on promises too fragile to hold. Your words were silver, but your touch was cold. Gone like a ghost in the smoke of old bars, leaving me stranded under indifferent stars. And now each setting sun lets me see just how empty this world is without you and me. Here in the arms of a broken hearted dust, I cradle my sorrows tap at my window pane, like the soft, sad rhythm of a lonesome refrain. Your shadow lingers in the dance of the flame, burning me softly, still calling your name. Still here in the arms of a broken hearted dust, I hold on to the night where once we were us, letting go in whispers as night meets the dark. Love fades out softly in the echo of a twilight heart, in the arms of a broken hearted dust. In the dim light of a barroom where candle shadows play, velvet curtains draw the night, keep the world at bay. Lingering here in the smoky air, where whispers tend to roam, finding faces in the haze that looks like love long gone. These whispers of echoes of me in smoke dance with my tears, every word they spoke, lost in the twilight of my soul's deep ache. My heart still beating, but it didn't ache. Love was a promise in the clinker glass, where jazz notes played and midnight passed. But whispers grew as the candle died. The room spun around and so did the lies. These whispers of echoes of me in smoke dance with my tears, every word they spoke, lost in the twilight of my soul's deep ache. My heart still beating, but it's in aching. Oh, the road seems longer when you walk it alone. Each step echoes of memory in a tone so forlorn. One more whiskey to the lips that speak no more. Ghosts of laughter, but pain at the core. Whispers of echoes of me in smoke, soft as the silence after the stone broke. Here in the shadows where I lay my claims, etched in the echoes that whisper my name, softly like smoke in the rain. In the dim light of a smoky bar, where ghosts of old songs play guitar, I sipped on whiskey neat to feel the sting of years, the rusty wheel. Old pictures hung on cracked walls stare, their eyes like mine full of despair. This corner booth, our worn out stage, where love once danced now feels its age. When I saw love that faded no more, it was the echo of a closing door, heart held tight in a silent scream, trapped forever in a whiskey dream. Each drop a symphony of pain. The streetlights blurred through tearful eyes, your shadow merged with stormy skies. I learned that hearts could crack yet beat in rhythm slow, bittersweet. The music changed, the lights grew cold. Where once was young, I felt so old. When I saw love that faded no more, it was the echo of a closing door, heart held tight in a silent scream, trapped forever in a whiskey dream. But here among these faded faces, in the clink of ice, I find the traces of laughter, tears, and dreams we spun under the pale and distant sun. Your ghost, it haunts my every pore, a bitter taste I can't ignore. Yet in this glass I make my peace with love that faded into sweet release. When I saw love that faded no more, it was the whisper through the open door, a gentle echo in a soft slow fade, where memories rest but never evade. In the dim light of a smoky bar, I find my heart among the stars. Whiskey whispers under moonlit skies, old wooden chair, my quiet disguise, pages of memories, tears stained and worn, and this candlelit corner my heart's torn. The clock ticks a lonesome, steady sound, echo in rooms where your laughter once found. Oh, I'm writing these letters to nostalgia and silence,
My soul's hushed symphony, a ride of defiance, each word a soft sorrow, every line a slow dance. Love's echoes fading, in the twilight's expand. Love was a fire, wild in the night. Now just the embers, faint flickering light. You and the ghost of your touch that lingers, slipping like smoke through my trembling fingers. Our music plays on a forgotten phonograph, skipping beats like our past in the photographs. Oh, I'm writing these letters to nostalgia in silence. My soul's hushed symphony, a ride of defiance, each word a soft sorrow, every line a slow dance. Love's echoes fading, the twilight's expanse. Rain taps the window, a rhythm to my blues, each drop a moment that I can't refuse. Remembering your eyes like stormy seas, I'm adrift, lost in these haunting melodies. Still I'm writing these letters to nostalgia in silence, a heart's quiet plea in the shadows of defiance. Love penned in whispers through time's soft glance, sealed with a kiss and a tear's last chance. Fading, always fading, in the twilight's expanse.